Today's sponsor is Audible.com, who has more than 180,000 audiobooks and spoken word audio products. Get a free audiobook of your choice at www.audibletrial.com/Trending Topics with BB. Hello and welcome to another rousing edition of Trending Topics with BB. I am your humble host, Brooke Brown, hence the BB. I first and foremost this time want to apologize for the lack of podcast episodes in between. Been working on some stuff, helping some clients, moving and shaking in life. Hopefully a couple guests that I'm trying to line up will work out. But until then, you can log on to bbmediaindustries.com/trending topics with BB to find every link and platform where you can find this podcast. I'm talking you out there, iTunes subscribers. And speaking of iTunes, if you're on iTunes and listening to this intro, please leave a 5-star rating and a comment. It helps this podcast be found by other listeners, and it's really appreciative. And if you're an Android user and use Stitcher, please leave a comment and a rating on there as well, and it will help climb the charts and people can find this podcast. Now, I bet you're wondering what this topic is about, and this is another one of my rousing soapbox edition podcasts, and we got a few topics to talk about. So, if you are living under a rock, you haven't heard the controversy surrounding Colin Kaepernick and his boycott of the national anthem due to his own beliefs of the injustices and inequality in this country happening on streets day to day. And he has a point, because there has been some racial tension, for many years. Yes, despite what many think, racial equality is not where it should be. If there are citizens dying by police, it's not really brutality, but inequality. Let's just put it that way. And let me first preface this, I'm very candid, so if you do not like candid people, then you could stop listening, but I would prefer you to listen to this soapbox. Here's my take on the Colin Kaepernick thing. Yeah, I actually agree with him to an extent. It could be because I'm also mixed race, and I can see both sides of the coin. Military and people who think it's a slap in the face to boycott the national anthem, I disagree. He's not boycotting your right or your service in the military. What he's boycotting is the tremendous inequality that comes from being a citizen in this country. Now, if we can't stand up for our beliefs, then what's the point of having the flag and the symbol of our freedom if that's not necessarily freedom, if we can't uphold the Constitution and the First Amendment, which is the right to free speech, free press, and all of that mumbo-jumbo. So I disagree with the belief by the military or people who see it as a slap in the face of the military. I completely disagree. However, on the other hand, it is kind of funny that a player whose player ability has been going down and his relationship with his team and organization has been on the up and down roller coaster, comes out and does something so controversial to get the limelight back on him. If it's bigger than football and bigger than fame, then why come out and say it in the first place? If you've been doing it in games, maybe it will catch on in a different light. That's my fucking 2 cents on this. So, to sum up the Colin Kaepernick thing, he can do whatever the fuck he wants. He's not trying to disrespect those who have fought for our freedom. What he's trying to prove a point is that there's still freedom to be fought due to the inequality still happening in the United States. Now, my second topic of choice is the whole controversy with Ryan Lochte. let's just call a spade, motherfuckers. Ryan Lochte lied because he was a douchebag in Rio. And I have to call him a name. I'm sorry. But please don't tell people that somebody mugged you with a gun to your head when there's a surveillance tape that comes out that you basically took your buddies and vandalized a gas station. We live in 2016, and just because it's Rio doesn't necessarily mean that they don't have things called surveillance systems. So he was being a fucking idiot. Let's just be said. But the controversy really comes to the point that he is now going to be on Dancing with the Stars. Now, it's kind of funny. And I don't know why people are so fucking pissed about it. And they're like wanting to petition his inclusion on Dancing with the Stars. But let's just be realistic here. It's perfect for ABC. It's ratings, people. Come on. Think about it. A cast member that is an Olympian that also is fucking controversial because he lied and there's still legal ramifications going on. That's fucking brilliant for ABC. Now, I don't condone what he did because that's stupid, as previously mentioned a minute ago. But at the same time, don't get your panties in a twist because he is perfect for media to take advantage of in terms of the reality. And maybe by him signing on to Dancing with the Stars, he's trying to make amends with the public, but he still has legal ramifications to deal with Rio and all the situation that he's dealing with. So, to sum up why this is controversial, I don't fucking understand, but at the same time, if you're an exec at ABC and you want Dancing with the Stars for the 23rd season to still be one of the highest rated television shows, you get somebody controversial. And by the looks of the entire cast of Dancing with the Stars, it's going to be an interesting season, regardless of Ryan Lochte's inclusion. And that's my 2 fucking cents on that. So, to sum up the soapbox today, A, Colin Kaepernick can do whatever the fuck he wants, and B, Ryan Lochte on Dancing with the Stars shouldn't be held as being something so bad. Now, some people are taking it as to white privilege versus black privilege on both topics. I don't even take it that far. I just think that people just can't leave things fucking alone. And that is my soapbox for the day. BB out.